This video will show you how to find maximums and minimums. First, we'll start with this function, f of x equals x to the third plus 4x squared plus x minus 3. We'll first need to graph this, so type it in. Alright, so there's a function typed in the y equals screen. Now I'm going to use a standard window, zoom number 6, and there is a function graphed. Now this function has a maximum and a minimum. The maximum is right here, the high point, and the minimum is the low point. I'm going to draw the function on the screen and label the maximum and the minimum. Okay, so this is the maximum and this is the minimum. Now in the calculator we need to show the left bound and the right bound. So I'm going to label this. The left bound would be to the left side of the maximum and the right bound would be on the right side. So when I go off and find this in the calculator, I'm going to tell it the boundary on the left and the boundary on the right. Now the same is true for the minimum. We'll need to give the calculator a left bound on the left side of it and also a right bound on the right side. Press second, calculate. First I'll find the maximum, and that's number 4. Notice that the calculator wants us to find the left bound first. So I'm going to press the left arrow to move the cursor over near the maximum. Okay, now we think the maximum's right up there at the top. So any place on the left side will be a left bound. Okay, I'm going to put my cursor right here for the left bound. You can ignore the numbers at the bottom as they don't matter. Anywhere on the left side will be a left bound. Press enter. Now it says find the right bound. So I'm going to move the cursor over to the right on the other side of the maximum. Okay, right there would be a right bound. Numbers at the bottom don't matter. Press enter, and then it says guess where the maximum is. So the maximum, I think, is right up here at the top. Press enter, and the x value for this maximum is negative 2.54, and the y value is 3.88. I'm rounding 2 decimal places. Now we'll go off and find the minimum. Press second, trace. Minimum is command number 3 in the calculator. Press enter. And now again I'm going to move the cursor near the minimum. Okay, so we think the minimum's right about there, so on the left bound I'll need to move the cursor over a little bit. Okay, right about there. That's on the left side of the minimum. That's our left bound. Press enter. Now it asks for the right bound. We can go past the minimum and go on the right side of it. Okay, that would be a right bound over here. Again, the numbers at the bottom don't matter. Press enter, and then it says guess. So I'll move the cursor down here to the bottom, the valley, and that will be the minimum. Press enter. X is equal to negative 0.131 and y is equal to negative 3.063.